Hey y'all, this is China Colston, and I just wanted to make this video because there are some individuals who assume that entertainers are ignorant. They don't read. They can't communicate. It's really a nonsensical generalization that I'm really over. Like, please stop with that. As an actress, as a screenwriter, as an independent filmmaker, I have to do extensive research depending on the project. If I'm inhabiting a character who lived in the 1920s or lived during the 18th century, or do the 40s or the 50s or the 60s, I have to do research regarding the climate during that period, the political climate, the social climate during that period. I have to take in information, I have to read information, I have to digest it, I have to analyze it so that I can apply it to either my interpretation as an actress or my interpretation as a screenwriter. If I'm portraying someone of a different field, as a scientist or a doctor or an attorney or a carpenter or a truck driver, I have to do research on that particular field so that I can honestly inhabit that world and to know what that world entails. I have to do research, I have to understand, I have to analyze. So please, we have to be innovative, resourceful, creative. We have to be beautiful. I was a passerby. I have to do a lot of research, historical research. I read a lot about scientists, inventors, entrepreneurs. I read a lot about diseases, health issues, for characterizations, for my screenplays. I'm very inquisitive. I'm always inquiring about. I'm always inquiring about knowledge. I'm seeking knowledge and understanding and wisdom all the time, and I use various resources to acquire that knowledge to answer a question for either an acting project or a screenwriting project. So stop assuming that entertainers are ignorant. MCs, the wordplay that they have to use, analogies, the metaphors they have to use, that takes wit, that takes intelligence, that takes analyzing, that takes research, that takes, acting takes analyzing scripture, analyzing and doing a lot of research, filmmaking, studying history of those who come before us. Novelists are entertainers. Fictional novelists are entertainers. Toni Morrison is an entertainer by way of literature. Her stories are fictional. They're based on. There's a lot of truth in her literary works, but it's storytelling. Just like filmmaking is storytelling, acting is storytelling. It's entertainment. Okay, we would never say that Toni Morrison is not a smart, intelligent person, but we seem to think that anybody who's a dancer, some people, if you're a dancer, a singer, an actor, or an MC, it's usually not a scientist, spoken word poets, that you're not well read. And I just please do your research on what's required of entertainers, the research and that's required of us, and us analyzing data that we receive, that we collect for interpretation of either choreography or a screenplay or a performance. You got to stop with this generalization that just sounds mad ridiculous. All right, take care. Peace. Dark Seed.